Hello, thank you for watching. This is Ronda Del Boccio. I'm the crafty blind girl, and I am here with a reveal or unboxing. This is the Law of Attraction Planner, Deluxe Edition in gold. And they did a super duper fantastic special at Freedom Mastery over Thanksgiving. I'd had my eye on the Law of Attraction Planner for a while, but I didn't order one. I was just doing kind of regular planning instead of the kind of things you can do here. And I've been wanting one, and I know they do sales periodically, so I thought, well, whenever they do one next, I'm going to jump as fast as I can and see about getting the best, discount that I can, because, hey, I'm a good shopper. What can I tell you? So, in any case, when I ordered it, at that moment when I ordered it, I was like, oh, the email's here. Here's the discount. I can put my code in, and blam, I'm done. Didn't even realize it was a 2-for-1 that day. So, woohoo. And so, when you get them, or it is wrapped up, and it has a sleeve around it. And which, on the back, it shows you about, it shows you about the planner and the kinds of things that are in there. And when you actually open it up, so I'm going to show you next. So I'm using one as a gift. Not even sure quite for whom yet, but that's really cool. This is just a gorgeous cover. Let me just add a little bit of extra light on the scene here because we're kind of gray today. So the cover is absolutely gorgeous. The feel of this, it's a really nice texture. The back is plain, nice and shiny. It really feels luxe. It feels like you have something very special in your hands. And I don't know about you, while yes, I can write on a little plain thing like that, which has, I didn't even put paper on the cover or decorate it yet. I can write on that. But for some things that are really important and special, I always find it's nice to have a very special journal or planner or whatever that kind of matches that mood. When you crack the cover inside, now I'm just looking at a lot of this for the first time. I took a glance through it, but I didn't go in deep. Give this card to someone you love. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's very nice. So you have a couple of little discounts to pass along to people, which is smart. Several of them, actually. Let's see. Then we have another one of those. And then it's a thank you. And, of course, they have a butterfly as part of their logos, which, hello, I love. If you know me for more than half a second, you know I'm a butterfly fanatic. And then these are some stickers, some functionals that you can use. So they have a few pages of that to kind of get you started. Oops. So there are those. And as you open it up, the other thing that's neat about this planner is that it actually comes with kind of a email class along with it. And they have 8 steps for creating the life of your dreams. I may not be exactly what they call it, but that's really the idea of it. So you're starting off with awareness, and they guide you all the way through the different things you're going to be doing. So there it is in the planner portion. And some other materials in the beginning to look at. And then these different activities. So goal setting, they talk about, I passed some of that. So they have, some things about goal setting, and you have, there we go. So it's not just the same as your everyday planner, which I love and I'm still using, by the way. You know, this is really stepped up, and this is for you to do a lot of inner work to go along with the regular planning. And, oh, I see. I think that's a fold out. Okay. The multi-fold. So that one folds like in 3 different pieces and has things. That's kind of neat, you know, just in terms of how the brain works, to have things you can interact with rather than even just a plain page. That's really smart. So this is a lot, all this here is just a lot of the preparation before you kind of start into the planning portion of things. See, so you have a lot of cool things to do. And then, as I mentioned, they have an email course also that you get something every couple of days that guides you through, and there's some free gifts in there, and there is a video with a 10-minute morning practice that you will get that's really phenomenal. I just tried that one for the first time today. I woke up in crazy early hour of the night. Now see, I like the fact that this is undated. So that meant if you gave it to somebody and they started in March or whatever, it wouldn't matter. But they do sell dated and undated. I wanted to mention that. So that's what the month is. Okay, so got a bit of an interruption there, and so now we're back. We're planning a parade, and I've been getting calls. Can I be in the parade? Yes, you're in. Everybody's in. Show up. You're there. We're looking forward to it. Yeah, been fun talking to people. Anyway, so there's the months. Now, then they have this reflect on your week. So this has 12 weeks. So that basically takes you through a season or 90 days. So that's pretty cool. I'm kind of discovering this right along with you. I didn't do more than take a cursory flip. So, there's your week reflections. So they have the months, the week, and now the individual days. And they have every day its own double page. I've not ever, well, since I had like a job planner that had hourly because of appointments, you know, which like that, I haven't really used that. Now, I don't know that I'll use the hourly piece, but I like all the rest of it. And you know, we can always take a piece of washi and make it decorative down there, and then I can doodle on it or letter or whatever I feel like. So I'm not worried about that. So you have gobs of those. I'm assuming there's 90, but I'm not going to sit here and count them. Just too much more to do in life than that. So, but that's pretty neat. Let me just come in a little bit. You see, there's that. So you have places for a quote of the day, for your goals. So this would be really good for zoning in on a primary aim, and especially after figuring out like your mission and vision statement and some of the other stuff. So that's what those are like. Now, there's some blank pages for a journal. Quite a few, which is kind of nice because, especially when you're doing inner work. Did it come out? Okay, sorry. Especially when you're doing inner work, it's often nice to have something like that. My dog's playing with a toy. It's her Kong Genius. Oh, I see the pages are a little, like you could tear them out on that part. That's weird. That's fine. I'm just going to leave them there. So that's good for journaling. Now let's see here. Oh, this is how to use the planner. Let me back off on that part. So it's kind of nice because since this is a system and it's not just here's your days and your weeks, you know, they're giving you some guidance. And as I mentioned before, they have an email sequence that also kind of guides you into the designing your life and creating your mission and vision and goals and stuff like that. So there are several pages on how to use the planner. Should be fun to look through that. So I think they do a nice job. So this isn't, you know, this isn't a full year. It's probably a season, and that's probably enough to get your stuff together. And then I'll kind of see after working with that if I feel like I wanted to use another one or, you know, whatever. The other thing is this being undated. If for some reason you didn't want to track stuff every single day, there's no law that says that you have to. So it's always possible to just put that for days that you really want to mark with things. I mean, I'll be using another planner for my day-to-day type stuff. She's having the best time. You put treats in this genius toy, and then the dog has to work at getting them out. So anyway, so that's all there. And then they have a bunch of tips here in the very back. And then this is a band, so once you are somewhere, there's your placeholder that you can put over the page. So they have that type of band, which is put into the cover, and then they have the ribbon. Of course, you can add whatever you want, but there's already some things native to it. So that there, my friends, is the Law of Attraction planner. I'm going to try it out and see how I like it. I'll keep you posted. Listen, do you use one? Let me know in the notes. Do you use one? Do you find it helpful? How has it helped you? Or if you didn't care for it, you know, what didn't work for you about it? I would love to know. So please do feel free to let me know in the comments. And that is it. Now I have a funny story. I actually did record the end of this video earlier, but apparently it's hard for me sometimes to tell when the recording is going and when it stops, and because I had to stop for a phone call. I recorded the table for a few minutes, and the part where I actually was talking about the planner didn't go on there. So anyway, such is life. Anyhow, thank you very much for watching, and I do appreciate you. And thank you. Please like the video, subscribe, and tap the bell so you get all my vids right when they come out. And as always, cheers to your blissful life.